Morning guys, Klutch here. Welcome back to County Line. I am, just working away with our hay buster here. Doing the old John Deere. Oh man, I'm having a blast with this thing, guys. Look at this. Oh, can't see. I think it's so cool. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun with this tractor. It's a little on the slow side, of course. 12 miles an hour is our max speed, but let's see if we can get her back over here. We're just quickly taking care of our horses, our livestock over here. Our cattle are looking good. Our horses are, well, they're okay. They need some straw. But, oh, going so fast with this, it doesn't want to go, it doesn't even run properly. Yeah, the cows are looking good. The horses aren't bad. They just need some straw, and we should be good here. But today, it's all about the harvest. So I've gone, we picked up a brand new harvester already. You can see the old bank account's hurting right now. 5 grand. We only got 5 grand in the bank. I spent $350,000 this morning dropping some stuff off. And yeah, so it is what it is, but we're looking pretty good. I'll show you that in a sec. Let me just finish this off. Hopefully this just fires up the way I'm hoping it will. Yeah, come on. Where's the connection point? You know it's in here somewhere. There we go. Just need to kind of force it in a little bit. Just trying to find the right spot for this is such a pain. There we go. Looks like it's found it finally. It's like it goes right into the water trough. Yeah, it's not quite right, but that's alright. So we got 2 bales in there. That'll take a second to kind of go through those 2 bales. It doesn't go all that fast. I find this bale buster takes a little bit of time. I mean, it doesn't help that we're connected to a pretty slow-end tractor for this, maybe. I don't know. It was the same with the 5 Series though, so I really can't complain. Let me see if I can get some water in here while we're at it. Awesome, we'll do that. We got 1 bale sitting on the inside here. Just it's slowly degrading, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 1,900 liters. We got a couple bales back there I can move in later on if we need to. But that's all good. They got lots of food. They just need some straw. Cool. All right, well, we'll finish this off here, guys. And then we will jump over and take a look at our harvester. Perfect. We're all done there. Let's pack this up. We've got some harvesting to do, guys. All right, let's go take a look at our brand new John Deere harvester. All right, bitter batter.
Klutch Simulations.
All right, here it is, the S780. Now, it's almost fully upgraded. There's a couple things we didn't quite put on this. I mean, look at the tracks. Look at the tracks on this. You know how we were making a bit of a big deal about the grain bin on that last, the 760 we have? This one is 23,000 liters, just shy of 23,000 liters. It'll hold more grain in this bin. This is even bigger. Now, the horsepower-wise, we're around 450. We went with the smaller. We could have went with the 790. It's a little bit bigger. We decided to go with the 780 just to keep it a little cheaper. A little bit. It was an extra 60 grand, I believe, for the 790. And right now, I don't think we're going to need that. We don't have any huge hills in our area. So the 780 should be more than enough. Now, we've also gone with a bit of a wider stance on the back on this. Shouldn't have to worry about too much mud. Of course, we've got, what is this? The aggregated vein, something along those lines. I can't remember what the name of it is. This upgrade that we've got here for our straw swath. Looks good, looks good, looks good. We got number 2, because the number 1's already over there. And then, of course, we've got our header over here. So the header, actually, you know what? We had enough money to buy this and then some. We could have actually upgraded to the 790. It would have been okay. The header put us over budget, unfortunately, and we ended up taking out some money just so we could buy the header to get the 645 FD. So the headers are comparable. We have 2 of these now. All good. We should be able to be rocking and rolling in our fields with these harvesters. Oh, man. So I've got, well, number 1 John Deere, the 760, already sitting over in field 11. I think it's field 11. Let's fire this up. Get it warmed up. There we go. Oh, man. Look at the size of the grain bin. So big. 22.9, I think it is what the overall size of that grain bin. Yeah, that's massive. And we'll get our truck all fired up here as well. Good to go there. That started. Harvester's good to go. Let's get this stuff over to our field and get set up. We also need to bring out the, what is it, 8530. We just did some repairs to it in the shop. Bring the grain bin over. I think I'm just going to use the grain bin today because it is so close to the silo. It's not that far of a trek. This is one of our closest fields. Let's get set up, guys. Let's do this. All right, it's harvest time, kids. Look at this. So we've got our 760. She's ready to go. All set up. Now, that looks like a good-sized harvester when you're looking at it from this angle. You're like, yeah, that's big. And then I spin around. Look at the 780. Holy. Those tracks make it look just that much bigger, I find. Yeah, it's a good size. That's cool. So it's good to go as well. We've got, first of all, the, what is it, this 8530 here hooked up with our auger wagon in the back. I think I'm just going to use this to drag that back to our grain bin. I don't think I'm going to transfer. I don't think there's any point. It's a bit of a pain to unload with that auger wagon right into the grain bin, but it will work. And the amount of time it takes me to drive back and forth with this tractor from, well, this field isn't that long. So that's good to go. And we've got, you know what, we've got a 7810 ready to rock as well. We're going to bale while we're going here. We're going to get working some bales because, well, we need the bales for straw. For all our stuff. Now, we're going to have more than enough. I might sell a bunch of this off. I don't think I'm going to need all the straw, but I do need to get some out of this field. So I might as well take it. Alright, let's do this thing. So this one here, let me see. Do I need to unlock that? Nope, that's in the right spot already. We'll drop our head down. Oh, yes. Alright, let's go. Alright, now I need to check on our straw swath, make sure we got that set up properly. Let's get a little test here. I don't know what it's set at right now. I don't think it's set right. No, it definitely is set right. Perfect. That's what I like to see. And let's go do a headland around the side with our oat. This is all for our horses, guys. I'm not planning on selling any of this because, well, we've got quite a few horses. And we're going to need to start, well, taking care of all that. Nice. Now, we've been buying oat the whole time so far. And it's been a bit of a pain for me. Now, I've only had to buy one trailer load. I think we had enough from our first harvest. With our very first harvest, we had a little bit of oat. And I used all that up. But our last shipment, we brought a shipment down to the old horse ranch. And that's kind of gone through. We've gone through a little bit of that. We have nothing left at this farm up here. So, yeah, I need this going like today. Today is when I need it. So probably later on tonight, once we're done the harvest, then we'll call that a day and use some of this oat and feed our horses right away. It's right off the field, right into the trough. That's pretty cool, actually. There we go. Baler's working. Harvester is kicking it. Love it. So we've got this field. It's a big field. Look at how far we got to go around on this. I'm going to be doing this for a couple hours. Now, let's talk about weather. We ran into that rainstorm over on our last field, and I was kind of hesitant to dive into a field right away. I went and checked the forecast. Right now, we got no weather planned until about 3 a.m. So 3 a.m. technically tomorrow. So I think we should be okay. I'm a little concerned. We have that field that we're looking at straight ahead of us here. That's our last harvest field we need to take care of. Now, we're into fall, so we've got some time. And it's sunflowers. It's not a big field. We need a couple hours in there for sure. But if we don't get decent weather for that, that could be a problem. I haven't had it yet where we've gotten nailed too bad since we've taken over the farm here on County Line. But I could see it happening at some point. Zip around here. Look at this. We're only at 25%. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, man. So much grain. That's fantastic. So bales are popping out. Oh man, we're getting so many bales. That's going to be a lot of bales. Lots of straw. I'll have to get the trailers out here to load that up later on tonight. So, what is going on with this? Here, do I see like a road? Someone, looks like a track went right through the middle of our field here a little bit. I can see some waves in it, but it's actually... Huh, that's very strange. I have never noticed a field like that. I don't know if you guys can see this on the recording, but there's like a road almost that's gone through. Oh, that's what it is. It's the shadows. I'm like, what is that? Oh, yeah, we got shadows from the power lines. Never mind. Disregard. It's just crazy Klutch talking. Perfect. We're almost done over here. We'll get this all set up. I'm just going to do the one headland. I think we'll just do the one headland, and then we'll get both these harvesters in this field to start harvesting away. I may take over the baling duties, just because he's going to have enough out on his plate. Maybe not. We'll see. Probably not. I'll let him just work behind number 2 here. The 780. We'll get all the baling done behind him, and then once he's done that, then I'll take over and do the rest of it myself, because that's going to be about half the field, give or take. That's a lot of straw we're going to have. I'm going to have to sell a ton of this stuff. I have to sell so much, but that's okay. That's what it is. We'll make some money off the straw as well, which we kind of need right now, but kind of not. So let me get this wrapped up. We'll disembark. We'll get rid of this all the grain inside this harvester, we should be able to get, you know what, we might get a headland done before having to unload. That might be alright. That'd be great. If we can get a headland done, I'm happy with that. That's actually pretty good compared to what we were doing with the 8800 series and that 9400 series. We couldn't get one whole pass through the field without having to unload. This will make my life a lot easier, guys. Alright, well, we'll keep on working away in here. So we almost got the whole way around, very close. Look at that, only like maybe 100 feet left to go here, maybe 200. And we're full there. Baler's still working on its way. Now I think what I'm going to do actually, I'm going to do 2 headlands around this. I'm going to stop the baler after 1, just because it's causing so many bales. It's going to cause me so much grief, I think, when the harvesters go to turn around. Even having the 1 row of bales is not ideal right now. So I never thought about that until just now. We'll dump this all in there. Look how much better this works compared to our old setup. Man, that's fantastic. Alright, so we'll let this dump in. Like I said, guys, we're going to need to wait for that to dump in, and then I think I'm going to stop the baler after this 1 load. We'll stop him, pause him, get him to hang out, go have a coffee, and we'll finish off this section. We'll do 1 more headland around with the 78, or the 780, and then we'll dive in with both harvesters and go to town in the middle of this field. But for now, I just want to get some headland. Look at the amount of straw that came out of this thing. Wow. That's quite a pile. That's incredible, actually. That's good. All right. I can see why they're making so many bales right now. So he's dropping 30% left. That baler's about to catch up to us. You know what? I only see 1 bale back there, but one's about to pop off. There it goes. He's right behind us again, and it's time to go. Let's fire that up. Well, one thing we did, we went with a bit of an extension on our pipe on this harvester just to give us another couple of feet. I think we're at 26 meters rather than, I want to say 18, something like that it has. I can't remember what the dimensions are. We went the middle ground just to give us a little bit of a headroom when we're pulling up the side. Now, just in case I ever bring, what was it, the 8 series that we have, if I ever bring that out here, then it'll make life a little bit easier. The problem with that 8 series, guys, it only has that pin hitch on the back of it. It can't really tow any of my wagons I have. That auger wagon doesn't work with it. Yeah, it's just not really ideal for that. So I'll need a very simple trailer if I'm going to be doing that, unless I go with some other kind of a device for it. So that may happen, but as of right now, I don't have any plans on using that for that job. But just in case, that was one of the reasons I went with the extended pipe. And who knows what we're going to have coming down the future. Just try to future-proof myself a little bit here, that's all. Alright, so we'll start our second headland around here. I'm going to stop our baler at this corner here. Tell him to go take a break for 5, maybe 10. And then we'll finish off diving into this field. Here he comes. Look at that. 7810, guys. It barely handles this job, but it can do it. Just, it's not efficient, but it does do it. So we ran into, well, a small problem. Nothing crazy, but a bit of a pain, more for me than anything else. For some reason, our workers don't like running these harvesters. I don't know what it is. It's at the headers, maybe? They go into it, they just don't seem to want to drive. I don't know if it's this field. I don't know if it's something's blocked back there. Oh, they got all blocked up. Anyways, we'll take care of that in a sec. I'm not worried about that. That's just our baler and the wagon itself. So now, I don't know why they get stuck or why they're not wanting to work in here. Maybe it's the new equipment. They haven't been trained up on it. You got me. So, well, I'm helping them out. I'm taking the lead. They're just following me around. And, well, we're going to do this field together. It's a pretty big field. It's going to take me some time. It would have been nice to have them actually take care of the harvesters. And then I could just drive the grain bin back and forth. That's usually the easiest way for me to do this. But that's not in the cards for us today, so I have to do everything in a sense. I did have the baler and the grain bin with us, but they've managed to figure out and get lost back there. I don't know if they had a breakdown or what they did. I'm going to have to go back and take a look. I'm off the path here. Not a big deal, but still. See if I can get this thing straightened away again. So we're at 83%, almost done again. We'll get set and straightened up here. I'm going to go bring that grain bin. I had the grain bin following us just so that he was always nice and close. Unfortunately, he got tangled up, I think, with the baler, and that's my problem there. That wasn't smart. Yeah, anyways. So this one here, this is the smaller of the harvesters. This thing does hold 20,000, just shy thereof. other one 23,000. So I wanted to drive the smaller one, of course, just so that when it fills up, I know about it. Otherwise, you might have a problem where he just starts driving over your crops if he was in the back. That's an issue, and I don't want that to happen, so that's what I'm doing this for. So we're almost filled up here. Get around this corner. I'm going to go square away what's going on back there. Bring that bin up, and you know, it's funny because we have both of these harvesters going. That bin is a massive bin at almost 50,000 liters, and once it's full, it's going to be filled from both of these harvesters. Just one pass from these harvesters is going to fill that massive grain bin up. That's kind of crazy. So once we have this done, we're already going to have 100,000 liters in our silo. 100,000 liters of oats in our silo. That's going to last us a long, long time for our horses. Yeah, it's going to take a while for our horses to go through that. Oh, there we go. See what I mean? We'll stop it right there. I ate a little bit of it. That's okay. Cool. All right, I'm going to run back, go grab that auger wagon and the baler. All right, guys, pretty productive morning. Look at this field. We're almost done it. Doing pretty good, considering this is about a 48 acre field, I believe, is what this is. If that helps you at all, get an idea what our size is going here. 48 acres, not bad. It's actually one of the smaller fields on county line itself. But you know what? It's actually quite good size. So we've got about, we're going to end up with around 250,000 liters of oat. I think going rate right now is around 1,300 bucks, 1,000 liters. Not bad. Now that's the lowest end, so I bet you it's going to go to about 1,500. Would be my rough guess off the top of my head. So yeah, you could be looking around maybe 350,000 bucks we could potentially pull off of this field with oat. I hate that. That's not bad at all. That's another harvester. Yeah, that's cool. So that doesn't even include all these straw bales. There's no way I'm going to need this many straw bales. This is half of the straw bales that are going to be on this field. I need to go and bale the other half once we get this done this afternoon. That is my plan for the day. So we're going to be finishing off this this pass. Now, not bad when you have, what do we got, 13.7 meter headers. You got two of them going, so almost 30 meters per path. That's a quick way to push through a field. Pretty decently quick. It does seem like it goes by fairly fast. The only problem is the unloading, like I was talking about, is a bit of a pain for us, but it's not bad. It's nice that we're so close to our silo. If we had a longer drive, yeah, that would be a bit of a pain. I even brought the truck over here just to give us a little bit more headroom, but it's not too bad. We can get through here pretty quick. We're already at 40%. We might be able to finish this field off with this one bin. So we'll end up with around, like I said, just shy of 250,000 would be my rough guess on the amount of oat we're going to end up with. So just to end off the day, guys, I'm going to head back. I want to go check on our cattle and see how our test cow is doing. We'll go take a look and see what the value of that guy is. See if he's still holding his value, if he's going up in value, if he's going down, what his deal is. Let's go, we'll finish this off, and I'll meet you guys over at our cattle pen. Check on those limousines. Alright, that's it for that field. Look at all the bales. That's only half the bales. Oh, that's a lot of bales. Alright, so we've got, what do we have here? Another 40,000 roughly in this auger tank. This should be good. Let's go dump this off. And we'll go take a look at our cows and go see how our test pilot cow is doing another day after. Like I said, I want to keep an eye on him just to see what exactly happens. I think he's exactly 2 years right now. So it'll be curious to see what his specs are. If he's going up in weight still, I'm assuming he is. Just hopefully, I don't know, we'll see. I'd like to see if we can get more money. Like I said, I was a little disappointed in the amount of money we get out of the limousines. It seems like a lot more work. I think milk is still the way to go. You make a ton of money off milk right now. Let's go, 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 go. All right, let's head over to that pen and take a look. All the cows looking really good. They've all been fed. They've got a little bit of straw still. I think they got lots of straw actually, so our manure is still being built. You know what? We can give them a bit more water while we're at it here. Open that up. Now let's take a quick look at our prices. So let's see, our 1.1 year guys, they're already up to 3,400 bucks. Now these guys are a little bit different because, well, they've been given TMR a lot more. The guy that's 2 years old, he was started off with grass because we didn't have access to TMR. There we go. So he's up to 1,500 pounds, still putting on weight. 4,100 bucks, almost 4,200 bucks. So that's the highest we've seen him was at 42, I think, for this this vintage. So still gaining value, I believe. I think the actual market's dropped down a bit, so that's why it's dropped on under 42. We'll see if that goes up tomorrow. I think the market kicks back up again. I'm not sure off the top of my head. We'll have to just watch it. But 4,100 is our test cow. The other ones are putting on some weight pretty quickly. I'm curious to see what these guys that are in the next bracket, what they do. And then the limousines that are 0.8, obviously, we just got them the other day. They're going to have a TMR balanced diet the whole time. So they're going to max out. We'll see what the age is for max. I thought it'd be about 2 years, so it should be right about now for that one cow. But anyways, that's going to do it for us today, guys. We've got some baling to do tomorrow. Pick up those bales. We got a little more baling to do in the afternoon before the rain comes. So hopefully we can get that done. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to drop a like. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Alright guys, have a great day. We'll talk to you then. This is Klutch. Over and out.